What up guys, welcome to Design Labs. Today we'll be looking at Figma tools. We all know that Figma is a cloud-based design software that offers designers a wide range of features to design, collaborate, and prototype design interface and user experience. So let's quickly dive into Figma and see the tools it has to offer. I'm excited to have you guys here. Let's quickly dive into the Figma tools. The first tool we'll be looking at here is the Move tool. We can activate this tool using the key V. So once you tap on V, you activate this tool, or you can manually select it from the tool list. Click on the Move tool, like the name implies, move. So you use it to move around elements on the canvas of Figma. So once you select the Move tool, you can move around any element, be it picture, be it text, be it illustration, icons, and whatever you have on the canvas of Figma, right? That's very simple. The second tool is the hand tool. So we use the hand tool to move the whole canvas of Figma. You see that once you toggle on this tool on, this little hand icon comes out. So you can use it to drag around all the elements you have on Figma. Let's say you have more elements. Let's say you have more elements like this, and this. Once you toggle on the hand tool, you can use it to move around the canvas and see all the elements you have on your canvas, right? Remember, this is not selecting anything, it's just for you to move around the canvas like you're scrolling. Then the next one you have is the scale tool, right? So this scale tool helps us to scale elements on the canvas, right? Now look at the difference between this. Let me take these two things out. Then zoom in, right? Okay, this is cool. So without the scale tool now, we'll select elements and we are increasing them. You see the way they are increasing and distorting, right? You see that the way they are increasing differently. They are not uniform, right? Then let's see the difference when we toggle on the scale tool. See that the scale tool helps us to scale elements on the canvas. You see how it's scaling them. Everything remains, the growth remains equal, right? Everywhere is increasing. It's just scaling up instead of having that distorted growth where the length and width can increase differently. But when you're scaling, the length and width is carried along. It's just like you are uniting them and you're increasing them together. Hope that sinks, right? So that's that for that. Next tool we have is the frame tool. See your frame tool as your device size you'll be designing on Figma. Remember, we are designing digital products, so these are different device sizes that we can choose to design our products, right? Be it your mobile phone, your desktop, your laptop screen size, your tablet screen size, and the rest of it, right? This is how to use the frame tool. You select the frame tool. It gives you this icon, a plus icon, to show you that you can draw. Once this icon comes out, you left click and draw, right? This shows you the frame. Without drawing frames manually, there are pre-made frame sizes on Figma, right? So if you click on frames, you look at this right side panel, right? You'll see frame. So under this frame, you see phone, you see tablet, you see desktop, you see presentation, you see watch, you see paper, you see social media, you see Figma community and archive. So these are different frame sizes. Under phone, you see different phones, right? You see iPhone 16, 14, 13 mini, SE, Android medium, and the rest of it. Under tablet, you see different sizes of tablets, right? Under desktop, you see MacBook Air, MacBook Pro, desktop, wireframe, TV. So these are, you see under watches, you see the Apple Watch and paper. So these are different screen sizes. These are different frame sizes that Figma has provided for us to use, right? And these are real world sizes. So when you choose your iPhone 16, you are getting the real size of iPhone 16 to design with. Let's choose one. Let's say maybe iPhone 16, right? So this is the full screen size of iPhone 16. right? This is the screen size of iPhone 16, which is 393 by 852. So check it out, those using the iPhone 16, if this actually is your screen size. So whatever you design here fits on the iPhone 16, and when you prototype it, it displays the frame of the iPhone 16. The next tool we'll be looking at is the section tool. The section tool helps us to section our elements, where you can do, when you select the section, you can draw and label. Maybe here is your hero section, then here could be your about. You can label, maybe make it smaller, about section. So I said about, not about yet. About section and the rest, right? This is like a random example I'm showing. You can name it whatever you want. This is how to label your elements. If you're collaborating with people, it will be easier for them to know how your design is working and follow suit. Next tool we have is the slice tool. So this slice tool helps us to select a particular area and export. You can make a screen grab of a particular area of your design and export. Let's say you want to export this hero area, you can just select this as, you can slice it, let me say slice instead of select. You can slice this particular area, then it triggers you to export. Once you click on export, it exports that particular frame. We are done with tools under region tools, right? We've seen move, we've been able to see move, hand, scale, frame, section, slice. Next tool we'll be looking at is the shape tools, right? Where we have the rectangle, the line, the arrow, the ellipse, polygon, star, image, stroke, video. Just like the name implies, we are not new to these things. These are like to draw rectangle, use this, to draw line, use this, to draw arrow, use this, to draw ellipse, use this, to draw polygon, star, and the rest of it. So let's just put them in use. To draw a rectangle, this is this, right? You can increase the size, width and height. You can give it a color, you can give it a stroke, you can increase the weight, you can make it grow outside, inside, or center. So when you choose outside, the weight increases on the outside. You can do it like, let me select a random number 10. You see that? Take it to 10, it grows. Then when you take it inside, the weight grows inside, the outline grows inside, right? Then center, centralize the outline. It has a uniform of the inside and outside, so it stays at the center of the inside and outside. Next one is line. So once you draw a line, you can increase the weight of the line by coming to this place. You can give it let's say 7 or 6, then give it another color. Let's give it green. See that? You've seen a green colored line. Then that's not where it ends. You can choose to change the pointer of the line. You can make it arrow and stuff. See the options available: rounded, square, whatever you want. You can do that on that line. You can still draw arrows, pretty much do the same thing, add color inside or outside and stuff like that. Then next one is the ellipse, like when you want to draw your circle, your cone, your oval shape. This is what you use. Still, you can do fill, give color, stroke, give effects, and export. So we'll be looking at other features later, maybe features like that falls under effect, export. We'll be looking at all of them, right? But for now, this is an ellipse tool. You can use it to draw circles, and you can use it to draw circle related shapes, right? Let's say it that way. Then we have the polygon. You can use the polygon tool to draw shapes. When you draw shapes on the polygon tool, then you can increase the sizes, the number of the sizes. Polygon with 4 sides, polygon with 3 sides. We did these things in elementary classes, right? Polygon with 6 sides, polygon with 7 sides. So at this count place is where you increase the sides of the polygon. You can go as far as 20 polygon with 20 sides, right? If you count them, it's 20. Just that you might not notice that. Let me zoom in a bit so you see the size, right? If you count the sides, you notice that it's actually 20, right? So that's that for polygon. Next shape we'll be looking at is the star shape. You know what this means now. You can use this shape to draw star, right? And type of star we want, and the count too. Can do the count of star. It's looking like the Mercedes look. Then we have the image. So this image helps you to import images from your computer to your Figma or videos. You know that you can import videos or images from your computer to your Figma. So that's that. So next tool we have is the text tool. So see the text tool as a tool we use for writing text, right? So when you select the text tool, you can write hello, right? You can write hello and whatever text you want to write on your design. So when after writing, you can still change the properties, maybe give it color, a fill color, change the stroke, add a stroke, increase the stroke to whatever you want, increase the stroke, and a lot, right? Effects, export. If you change the typeface, you can change the style to whatever you want, and change the size. Enter, let's say you can change it to enter, right? Come to enter, you can change enter. You don't want enter, you can want enter bold, you don't want the regular, semi bold, and whatever you want, right? These are different type, the font styles, right? You can change to different font size styles. You can change to. Let me take this out so you see what is happening. See that the font styles under enter. So you can equally change the size, change the letter spacing, height spacing, increase the letter spacing and height spacing. Let's do this to 20. See the letter space is increased and height spacing and whatever you want. And that's that for text. So why comments? Comment is used when you are collaborating with people, right? Let's say you have more than one designers on this team and you want them to change this hello. You can come to this place, comment, change to blue. Oh, wow, blue. Change color to blue. Person you are collaborating with sees this prompt and affects the change. So that's the work of the comment. We have other tools under action. So under action, we have the assets, plugins, and other some tools, right? So, but we will not be looking at all of them. We'll just pick out few and look at. We have the nudge amount, we have the snap to grid, show ruler, find and replace, select all, undo, minimize, UI, show or hide UI, multiplayer cursor, keyboard, and account settings, right? We just pick out the few we'll be needing. See nudge amount. Nudge amount is like when nudging in design is when you are using the arrow keys to control your elements, right? Let's say you have a rectangle here with color, have a rectangle, then you are nudging, you are moving these elements with your arrow keys to the right. You see how it's moving to the right, you're moving it downwards. You see how it's moving downwards, you're moving it upwards and to the left. So nudge amount is how fast or how far this element moves, right? How fast it moves when you are tapping your arrow keys. You see how it's moving little by little. Then if you want to increase the nudge amount, you can come to nudge amount, then you take it to, let's say, 300. So it will be so obvious, right? See now nudge amount was increased to 300. Now see how it moves. It's now, the step is bigger. Once I tap once, you see where it's flying to. Tap once, flying to, tap once is out of the frame already. Tap once, you see that. But when you reduce the nudge amount, like let's take it down to, instead of 300, let's do 90, right? See that 90 is now, it moves a bit slower, right? So that's what nudge amount is, how you move around your elements with your arrow keys, right? That's that. Then we have show rulers. This is just simple. When you toggle on the show rulers or snap to grid, it snaps your elements to the grid, right? When you toggle on the show rulers, it shows the ruler. See that the ruler, you can use your rulers to measure. Then other tools you can see is you can see keyboard shortcut. You can see account settings. You can see multiplayer cursor. This is if you are collaborating with people and want to see their cursors, you can use that. So another tool we have is the dev mode. So I guess this is under premium plan. So when you toggle on the dev mode, it prompts you to upgrade to premium to use. So under dev mode, you can inspect designs, you can examine the design structure, layout and properties, you can access design data, you can retrieve design data such as the layout, style, typography and the rest of it. You can build custom plugins, create custom plugins that integrate with Figma's API, right? You can design API, you can plug in APIs with Figma APIs, right? So that's what you'll be getting under dev mode. It's mostly used by developers. So pretty much at this level you don't worry much about dev mode. So let's go back to our design mode. Then we have the prototype. So the prototype is where we'll test out, we have the real world experience of what we have designed, right? We have the real world experience of what we have designed. So let's say we connect this screen to this screen, we'll give the action we want it to take. We have a lecture on prototype separately, but for now just know that prototype is when after design you want to test out your design, right? You want to test out your design, how it feels. Maybe after designing a button, a page with a button, then when you click on this button, where does it take you to and stuff like that. That's what's under prototype. So know that Figma has two sections. Let me just say it that way. Figma has two sections, the design section and the prototype section. So design section is where you have these properties to design, right? So prototype is where you kind of integrate these designs for display, for real world interaction, right? That's it. So that's it for design tools, right? If you like the tutorial, you can like, share, comment any topic you want us to treat, and I will look into that. See you guys on the next one. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more contents like this. Bye for now.